Hello everyone, and welcome to the first match in our best of 3 semifinal between Cubit32 and Soren Johnson. Cubit's gonna be the kind of heavy favorite going into this one. He's been stomping on people pretty well, but Soren was our 3rd seed in this tournament for a good reason. So we've got number 2 and number 3 today. And this might be the first place we actually see an upset throughout the course of the tournament. This particular map does not look particularly exciting. We do have some iron that's usable. We've got nice carbon. I expect this to be the spot that people really want, this carbon with aluminum nearby. There's like silicon right close to it, even up here. And then water off in the corner. And Cubit actually kind of breaking his rule. He is founding with $60,000 of debt, starting the game with a 12% interest rate. That's how valuable he considers this crater to be right now. He wants this carbon, he wants access to this good aluminum. Interestingly, he took this aluminum. I suppose he wants the, he is probably planning on taking a second aluminum tile. Very, very common out of Cubit. He almost always just dumps everything he has into upgrade resources. Soren has chosen a very interesting founding location, especially considering he is up against magnetic storms and pirates. And that is something he is going to have to worry about this game. Sending out steel mills all the way across the map. Soren is just so far behind already on this found. Only has $20,000 of debt. However, Cubit, he's kind of in this interesting position, $60,000 of debt. I don't know. Soren, I feel like he's just running so far behind. Look at this. He's not even started making steel yet. He is still a good like 25 seconds away from making steel right now. And then that steel is still going to take a good, what, like 20 seconds? It feels like it's probably not that long, but at least like 10 seconds to come all the way over here and settle itself into his headquarters so he can actually use it. Soren has basically committed himself to picking up teleportation on HQ level 2 or just plain dying against these magnetic storms and these pirates. I very much want to see Cubit just like grab some pirates, have them ready to go. You can see that what Cubit is doing at this point is he's driven up the price on glass. He's taken all the glass he needs to upgrade. He is just waiting on that button to appear. It is ready for him whenever he wants it. There you go. Cubit already HQ level 3 up against Soren HQ level 2. Now this might give Soren the opportunity to actually get some steel into his HQ so that he can upgrade. However, I'm worried. I don't know if there's enough in there, unfortunately. Once again, we can't tell based on the how full the truck actually is, how many resources are in it these days, and I don't think he's going to have enough to actually get to put down a building after his upgrade, except for maybe another steel mill or two, which once again, they're just so far away. And Cubit's just tearing into this ridiculous lead. Soren already says GG, like literally. And that's going to be game 1, guys. Like, that's it. Soren recognizing, look, he's HQ level 1, like he can upgrade, and it's fair, guys. Like that is how you die at the start of a game right then and there. I mean, like, you cannot be transporting steel from all the way across the map against pirates and magnetic storms. It's just not going to work. Soren would have been much better off even just potentially like placing steel initially, potentially, and then just grabbing this iron and then picking up aluminum later, things like that. If you wanted to run scientific, could have potentially found it expansive so these long travel times for iron wouldn't hurt him so badly. And also just transporting iron through the steel or iron through the air instead of steel would have been a lot safer for Soren. I definitely didn't like the scientific found here. An expansive found in this location I think could have worked, especially if it came pretty quickly at like the 40,000 debt mark instead of the 20,000 debt mark, something along those lines. I definitely could have seen. However, I think Soren, that was not a premature concession. It was just the game falling apart almost immediately, where there was really one good found, one great found, honestly, with this scavenger, and then nothing that was even good. Like everything else was only mediocre and barely acceptable. So very awkward game. MapGen does this sometimes. Maybe it's an opportunity for all of you to be like, Soren, look at this map and how like these are all hills and not usable tiles, and these are all hills and not usable tiles, and And maybe, just maybe that could not be the case, so we could get, you know, a game like not that in the future. I don't know. It's up to you guys if you want to give that kind of feedback or not. For now, I'm going to hop on out of here. There's nothing else to see. It's like one black market purchase. Nothing else really interesting happening, and we're going to move on to game number 2.